So this is a game called Shoot the Moon. I played this a lot when I was a kid. A lot of fun. Brings back a lot of memories. So stick around and I'll show you how to build one. So we got the parts cut out. Now what I want to do is I want to bring it on over to the router table and cut a slot out for the rods to go into. And what I'll do is I'll take a 3/8 bit over there and drop it down into it. And the back side I left a little bit long so that it'd be easier for me to get into the router table. If it was a small piece, it'd be a little bit too close for comfort. So after I get the slot in it, I'll cut it down to size. All right, so we have the pieces all cut out. Now what we need to do is we need to lay out the base, and this is where you score your points. So the base is 17 inches long, and what we'll do is we'll get center here, draw a line, and the way it works is that the first one's going to be at 3.5, which is right here, and we'll make our first hole there. And then after that, there's going to be 2 3/8, 2 3/8, and all the way down. And you'll end up with 6 of these. And what we'll do is we're gonna take it to the drill press with the router bit. And this router bit will cut out a little divot there so that the ball will land in it. So the higher you go, the higher you score. Alright, so we've got center this way. Now we need to find center this way. And then we'll go 5/8 on both sides. That'll be the outside of the bar, which is a 1/4 inch. And we got to drill the whole center here, which will be 1/8. All right, so now I'm going to glue this thing up, and as I do so, you probably notice that there's some laser engraving on the base there that I took it over to a friend of mine who has a shop that does laser engraving and t-shirts and hats and stickers and all sorts of stuff, and I'll explain more about that later on in the video. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to glue this up and let it dry, and then I'm going to send some bamboo dowels into the ends of both ends to reinforce it. But as this dries, I'm going to get the stainless steel rods out and heat up the ends and pound them flat on the anvil so that it'd be easier for me to drill the holes and set the pins so that it'll pivot nicely over the base. Okay, so it's all put together, and now I need to put a finish on it. And while that's drying, I got the rods already marked up to cut, and then I already know the distance for the pins. I'm gonna put pins in instead of screws. I think this brad pin will be a lot nicer. So let's get this done and start playing Shoot the Moon. So here you go. Shoot the Moon. Pretty straightforward. Aha, I need to practice more. Pretty straightforward build. Not too complicated. The only thing you got to make sure about is the angles of the rods here and the separation that they have, and then laying out your divots here for your scoring. I don't have a laser printer, but a friend of mine does, and he did this for me. He put the scores, he put the moon down here, and he actually dropped in my logo up on top, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm going to put a link down below with his website. He does engraving, trophies, stickers, shirts, hats, all kinds of stuff. He does really good work. So check it out if you need some of that stuff. And also going to put down a link down below for SketchUp for the measurements on all the dimensions of this thing here. So yeah, so give it a shot. It's to make a cool gift for your kids or whoever. Shoot the Moon. And if you haven't subscribed yet, right in the middle. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. I'm going to keep practicing. Hey, 2000.